Can anyone hear me right now? We're going to try this one more time. Facebook has been really going at it right now. Let's find out. Let's see. Hop on, let me know if you can hear me, please. If you can hear me. We're going to try this one more time. Facebook, for some odd reason, is not accepting, is not allowing me to post my video for some reason. So I don't know what's going on with Facebook today. I don't know if they got some things going on. What is up? What is up? So this is tips at 2 that happen to be almost at 6 because Facebook won't allow me to post this video for whatever reason. You can't hear my audio or something. I don't know what's going on. Welcome to the video. If you can hear me, throw me some thumbs up. I just want to know if you can hear me or not, if you don't mind. If there's some volume, or if you've got some feedback, or if the video is frozen, if you can hop on and can't watch, if you got anything, come on and throw a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If not, then I need to figure something out. So something funky is going on with Facebook where I can't do my live. So you can hear me fine? Throw me some hearts if you can hear me. Throw me some hearts if you can hear me. Let me see. What's going on, Joseph Walker? What's going on? All right, bro. What's going on, man? Hey, great to see you, man. So I just wanted to be sure you can hear me. Facebook has been doing some funky things. I've actually tried to throw a recording up twice, and Facebook has not been allowed me to post and hadn't been able to hear anything. The webinar tonight will be killer. You are absolutely right, man. But yo, today we're gonna start this thing over one more time. I'm gonna try this one more time. Today I'm gonna talk to you about a topic of it's not my job. Okay, it's not my job. I'll be quick about this because I've done this twice. So this is about to be time number 3. So it's not my job. This started, the purpose for this topic was because I had a conversation with a gentleman. I was talking to a gentleman about coaching, what it takes to be coaching in your business, just like it did in sports. If you think about what a coach does in sports, and I was in the band as well, so some people are like, well, I didn't play sports. In the band as well, you had a band director. It's pretty much a leader. They're able to look at what you're doing. They're a second pair of eyes that's looking at what you're doing to give you an improvement on what you need to be improving, things that you don't see. There are certain things that you did as an athlete that were lacking that a coach was able to tell you, do this and do that, and it made a huge difference in your game. Whether it was basketball, football, volleyball, softball, baseball, whatever, track. There were small things that coaches were able to tweak, be able to help you improve. Same thing goes with your business. Well, I asked this gentleman about his business and how he was branding himself, or the tools that he needed to be able to help get leads and grow his business online. And he said, my business provides me training. My business does everything I need to help me grow my business. Okay. Question. Well, I'm gonna put it just like this. Your business's job, your MLM's job, is to provide you a product or a service. That's it. Their job is to provide you a product or service. To be honest, they don't care. They don't care how you get the product or service out. Their job is to provide you a product or service. So a lot of people get upset right now when they come into the marketing industry because of the things they're told how to grow their business. And once again, I just want to be sure if y'all can still hear me, throw me a thumbs up. I just need to know y'all can hear me. I've done this twice, and I want to be sure y'all able to hear me. Give me a couple of thumbs up if you're able to hear what I'm saying, if you don't mind. I just want to make sure I'm verbal right now. Everybody, give me a few thumbs up if you can hear me. Am I clear? A few thumbs up, few hearts. Can anybody hear me? Nobody? Nobody can hear me? Just want to be sure. Hey, Mama Sabay, what's going on? How you doing? Great to see you. Hold on one second. And so I'm covering the topic. I'm hoping y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, like I said, throw me a few thumbs up if you can hear me. I just want to be sure I'm verbal. All right. So as I was talking, he was saying that his company provided all the training for him that he needed. And I was telling you, your company's job is to provide you a product or service, and that's it. So if someone gets upset, they're marketing their own business, and they say, I did everything I was supposed to. You told me to copy and paste my link on the page, copy and post in group, tell people this, invite people to like my page and do all this, and I did all the links. I'm not seeing any success. Why am I not seeing success when you told me I was going to make this money? Guess what? The reason why you're not seeing it, if you go and you tell your company that, guess what they're going to tell me? That's not my job. That's not my problem. If you go in and tell them you need to train me how to become successful, that's not my job. Why? Because companies that produce products, they don't know how to market. That's exactly why they hire people in the marketing industries. They come in and market for them. Their job is to produce the product or the service, and they hire other people to market for them. They do network marketing because it saves on advertising. They don't have to spend thousands of dollars on advertising and marketing to go into stores and stuff like that because of the simple fact. Hey, what's going on, Amy? How you doing? If you can hear me, do me a favor, throw some thumbs up. If you can hear me, throw me some thumbs up. If you don't mind. If you can hear me, thumbs up. If not, no volume. I just want to be sure anybody can hear me. So you can hear me? You can hear me? I just want to be sure. I've been having a couple of problems with Facebook. I want to be sure you're able to hear me. Okay, cool. All right, so as I'm saying, the company, the products is their job. That's their focus. They're not worried about how you market your business. That's up to you. So it's up to you to be able to learn how to build your brand. It's up to you to be able to learn how to build your brand and grow your company and grow your business. That is kind of the key of what I want you to understand. Okay, I just making sure because I done had to record this thing like 3 times a day. Facebook has really been tripping. Haven't been able to get my stuff up. So just wanted to be sure. All right, so what is building your brand? I'm going to throw a couple of names out to you so it help you get an understanding. Will Smith, Michael Jackson, Eddie Levert, Elvis Presley. Let's see. You can name any of them. Bobby Brown. I mean, I don't care. If you can throw any name out there. And if you notice a lot of those names, you understand. And the reason why you understand those names, all of those names from each one of those people were part of a group at some point. They were all part of a group. But guess what they began? They began branding themselves so you knew who they were when that didn't exist. When they didn't exist, people didn't even know Elvis was sung with other folks before he went solo. Do some research. Time to look up a few things, huh? Y'all didn't know I knew that, did you? But if you think about Eddie or Gerald Levert, they sang in different groups. Michael Jackson, part of the Jackson 5. Will Smith was known for Fresh Prince. Guess what? He's not known. He was known as being a star on the show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but he branded himself as Will Smith. So you know who he is in any movie that he goes to. Michael Jackson was part of the Jackson 5. He branded himself, so when Jackson 5 split up, people knew who Michael Jackson was. It's about branding yourself. Okay? When you learn to brand yourself, it doesn't matter what company you're a part of. I'll give you an idea. Just like I just told you about though. If Michael Jackson, I'll stick with Michael Jackson. If Michael Jackson had never branded himself as a dominant singer as he was in the Jackson 5, he didn't make himself known as Michael Jackson, then when Jackson 5 split, do you think anybody would have cared where he went? No. He really branded himself as the artist to listen to. Now, of course, you may know, matter of fact, not everybody can even name the rest of the Jackson 5s. Why? Because they didn't really go about branding themselves. They kind of stayed in the pack as far as we're the Jacksons. They didn't really just say, I am Tito, I am Jermaine. They didn't really just go into entrepreneurship and kind of brand themselves as being the dominant players like Michael Jackson did. You have to learn how to brand yourself. If you're part of a company and you said, and this is not throwing any shade to any company, I'm only using these companies as example. And you go out and you say, hey, I am Herbalife. Hey, I am Avon. Hey, I am Mary Kay. Hey, won't you join me? My name is Mary Kay. Join me. My name is Avon. Join me. My name is Herbalife. Whatever it is, whatever company it is, guess what? If those companies don't exist anymore, neither do you. Neither do you. But what happens if you happen to say, guess what? My name is Lyndon Britt. My name is Lyndon Britt. My name is whatever your name is, fill in the blank, and you begin to brand yourself. You begin to brand yourself. So when people come to you and they ask, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can give them exactly what it is because you've learned how to brand yourself. Because if you wait on a company to provide you with everything you need to grow your business, they're going to tell you that's not my job. Once again, they don't care how you market. Outside of the legal obligation that they have and tell you if you don't overstep any legal boundaries, you can still be a part. I don't care how you do your marketing. It's not live. It's the connection thing. I don't know what's going on with Facebook, but it's all about branding you. If you begin to brand yourself, and rather than you say, how you doing? My name is Herbalife. You saying, hello, my name is Lyndon Britt. You begin to brand yourself. If that company no longer exists, they know who Lyndon Britt is. They're not thinking about that company. I had a company that shut down on me several months ago. I was a co-founder of the company, and the CEO decided, you know what? It's not making money fast enough. We're going to shut it down. Continuously branding that company and branding that company. When that company disappeared, Lyndon Britt didn't disappear, because I learned, I had to understand. I made an understanding when I first got introduced to this platform called My Lead Essentials Pro. It was about branding you. So if that company goes elsewhere, they know who you are. That's what branding is. If everything else in the background disappears, they know who you are. That's why you're able to name a lot of top marketers. And I don't even have to call out names right now. Think about some top marketers in the industry right now. And right now, I'm pretty much thinking, you're probably thinking 3 or 4 names in the top market. Think about top entrepreneurs. Okay? Think about top entrepreneurs. I don't care if I don't have to go through naming names, but the reason you remember those names is because they branded themselves. I don't care if you're talking about actors, if you're talking about business owners, if you're talking about network marketers, if you're talking about anything, the reason you remember their name is because they branded themselves. They did not brand the companies that they did. Okay? I'll give you another example. People, and like I said, I'm gonna make this short. I'm about to cut this real quick. And people thought it was stupid. Once again, I talked about this the other day. People thought it was stupid to put a clown in front of a restaurant that sells hamburgers. People thought it was extra dumb to put a man in with a big white ball on his head outside of a store. But guess what? When you see that head, what do you think about? Who do you know it to be? Jack in the Box. When you think about that clown, I don't care if it's an imitation all over the state. When you think about that clown, who do you know them to be? McDonald's. They branded that clown. They branded both of those clowns to be those restaurants. So if you think about a bunny that's holding a bass drum, beating on it with some glasses on, what do you think about it as? Energizer. It's branding. It's branding. And I can tell you now that it works. When you learn to brand yourself and not your company grows. It is up to you to learn how to brand yourself. It is up to you to become educated about your company. And now back to the rebuttal. When I talked to this guy, he said, my company provides training. No, your company gives you a blueprint based on what somebody told them they should do. Plain and simple. Believe it or not, your company gave you a blueprint based on what somebody told you you could do. That's why a lot of times when you see that stuff, you see those top marketers on the top of those things. Let me ask you a question. Okay, I'm going to ask you a real quick question. I really want you to think about this. Since your company provides training, and I'm not speaking to any particular person, but I want you to think about this. Since your company provides training, I just asked you to think of a lot of the top marketers, right? Now, I want you to think right now how many of those top marketers are posting links. Don't worry, I'll wait. None of them. Because you don't brand yourself through a link. You don't brand yourself through your company. You brand yourself to you. People want to know what you can do for them. I don't care what product or service that you have to offer. It doesn't matter what product or service that you have to offer. What's going on, Miss Evan, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter what product or service you have to offer whatsoever. If you're telling me that you can help me do something by giving me your product or service, guess what? I can go buy that same product or service from somebody else. When you don't learn how to, I'm going to tell you how it makes a huge difference. When you say, come join my company is this, my company is this, my company does this, my company does that. And you're standing amongst, I want you to try to picture this. I'll make this whole lot easier. You're at your company's convention right now, your company's big event. You went to that big event and a prospect walks in that's never heard of you. They never heard of your company. And you walk up and you say, join my business. My business does this. My business does this. My business does this. Guess what? At that big event, if nobody's been trained, Every last one of those people in there are going to do the same exact thing. Hey, join my business. Join my business. What's going on, Jayhawk? What's going on, Albert? Appreciate y'all hopping on. They're going to say, join my business. They're going to be telling you, join my business. So guess what? How do you stand out? Instead of you saying, hey, I represent my company does this. My company does this. You can get this and we can pay you this. Why not walk up and say, hello, my name is fill in the blank. My name is Lyndon Britt. I can help you be able to change your life or whatever. How are you going to provide a service? How are you going to provide value? How are you going to help them improve their life? But they've got to know who you are. Because if I walked into a convention with 5,000 affiliates of a company, how am I going to know who to listen to? If everybody's telling me brand name, brand name, brand name, brand name, brand name, and one person says, hello, my name is so-and-so, so-and-so, that's who I want to work with. Because this person stood out and branded himself to be different than everybody else in their room. Because all those other people think they're being trained by the company that said, post your link, tell everybody to join you. Somebody's going to join you. It's not their job to train you. It's their job to give you the product or service for you to go do the business yourself. All right. Plain and simple. A lot of people are struggling getting leads in their business. A lot of people are struggling getting leads. The reason being because you're still thinking that your company is training. My Lead System Pro is a way for you to grow your business. Plain and simple. What's going on, Monkey? I appreciate you hopping on. And it's a way for you to grow your business. You don't understand how to grow your business because it's very. I'm talking to a gentleman right now in Messenger, and like I said, I'm not calling any names. He just inboxed me. He friended me. And I said, hello, how you doing? I appreciate connecting with you. And the first thing he said, hello, you should check out my business opportunity. Join our business so-and-so. We're the first ones. If I could pull it up and read it right now, I would read it to you. And I was like, hi, how you doing? You doing okay? How long have you been doing this? I've been doing it for 5 months. I said, how's it working? How's this working for you? He said, well, we provide some of the best things, so-and-so, so-and-so. Have you watched the video? He sent me a video right before that. And I'm getting to thinking, I'm like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know this person from anything man on the moon. And the first thing he's throwing to me is my business, join my business. Not thinking, have I done anything? Do you have a business? Perhaps do you need my service? You have, when you begin to branch, if he'd have reached out and said hello, he'd have found out that I can help you grow your business. And guess what? I'm introducing him to MLSP. Why? Because I want to help him brand himself and not that company. Apparently, whatever training that his company is giving him right now is telling him that by friending strangers and telling them to join my business, you're going to be successful. I used to do the same thing. It introduced me to this matter of people that are having trouble getting leads. There's a link at the top of the comments that I posted when I first began. Ray Higdon. That may have been a marketer that came to your mind when I told you to think about some of the top. Ray Higdon has a training of the 10 ways that he began getting the 10 prospecting ways to get leads right now. And I put that in the comments just for you. When you see this, if you're having trouble getting leads, you have a way right now that you can start getting leads right now based on the training that Ray Higdon did. On a Live the Dream 7, an event that just passed by 2 weeks ago that I went to, I saw Ray Higdon speak live. He said he averaged $12,000 a day. And there was a few days that he didn't calculate, that he and his wife didn't calculate. Averaged $12,000 a day, and he charges $1,000 per hour, thousands of dollars per hour for consultations. There's a free training that he gave right there in the link for you to have access to find out 10 different ways for you to start getting leads for your business. Start getting trained to be able to grow. I was talking to a couple of other folks, a young lady, stuff like that I was messing with the other day, said she was thinking about getting into Facebook ads. I asked her, had you started running ads for a business that you're a part of? She was like, well, I started to. I talked to a gentleman yesterday that said I did it, but he said, what did he say? He said, I did it, but I wasted a bunch of money. So I'm not running ads anymore right now. So understood. When you decide to do Facebook ads, it can be costly if you don't know what your target market is. I invite you right now tonight. There's a webinar right now tonight by a gentleman by the name of Jesse Jameson. This is one of the top Facebook ad promoters in the industry, period. And I'm not just throwing out a name and trying to praise him up just to make him seem big. He markets through Facebook for $1 million companies. This guy charges $2,000 per hour to do consultations. and he's doing a webinar free tonight to show people how to use Facebook to get ads cheaper than it would if you were to just hit boost post. If you have a fan page, you know exactly what boost post is. When you post something and you want to boost it for more people to see it. But if you don't have the target market correctly put in there, you're going to waste a lot of money. I'll tell you this, kids play on Facebook and they click ads. And if you paying per click and a lot of kids are clicking your stuff and that doesn't do any good, you're wasting money right now. You have to learn how to find your target market, and let alone if you can find that perfect target market that you're trying to aim for, you have the opportunity to be able to get leads a whole lot cheaper. That second link links to a webinar that's about to happen in, I don't even know what time it is right now. It is 6:14 here in my time. So it starts in about an hour and 40 minutes. And you're able to hop on that webinar and learn how to use Facebook ads to grow your business and get leads a whole lot cheaper than it would than if you were just normally going through Facebook. It's a training from one of the masters of Facebook ad training. This gentleman helps companies generate millions of dollars through Facebook ads. And he's giving you have access for about an hour and a half to get on there and learn exactly how he does it. I highly advise you to take advantage of that if Facebook is a platform that you're using to grow your business. Once again, if you're having trouble getting leads, check out that one at the top with Ray Higdon. He became successful using those tactics. I tell you that they're offline marketing. You can learn a whole lot more. That's 9 Eastern Standard Time. Yes, it is. It's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. You all are an hour ahead of us. But I would tell you, if you're not getting the training that you seek, stop looking at your company as saying they provide you training, because they're going to tell you that's not my job. That's not my job. Have you ever walked up to somebody and asked them a question and the first thing they say, that's not my field of expertise, that's not me? You got to go over there and ask them. How many times have you walked into some kind of city building and you ask, and they be like, down the hall to the right, you can ask them. We don't know anything about that. That's what your company is telling you right now. That's not my job. My job is to give you the product or service, and it's up to you to figure out how to distribute it. That's what we pay you for. That's their job. If you need help growing your business, I gave you an avenue to gain leads. I gave you an avenue to learn how to save money using Facebook ads, if Facebook is a platform. And I'm offering you an opportunity to be able to work with me one-on-one. I'm working with a couple of other folks, and I still have a room, a little bit more time to be able to work with a couple more people, even though I have a busy schedule. I will make time to help you learn how to brand yourself and grow your business, because I'm not going to tell you that's not my job. My job is to help you. I want you to become successful. I want to see you prosper in your business. That's my goal. Because at one point I was struggling and somebody reached out and said, come here, because you're not doing this thing right. I was stubborn for years not to listen. And I'm asking you right now, don't be that stubborn person. I want you to think about what's going to happen if you don't take action. If you do not inbox me, matter of fact, inbox me, just let me know, dude, I'm having trouble. I need some advice. I need some help. I need some direction. If you don't want to say it in the comments, that's fine. Inbox me. Okay. But I want you to think about where your business is going to be in 1 month from now, where your business is going to be in 5 or 6 months from now, where your business is even going to be in a year from now. If you're too stubborn to ask somebody for help because you're not getting the results, or you keep relying on those trainings that your company gives you. You hop on a company call, and if you pay attention, if you hop on some of these company calls, there's a lot of those top leaders talking about the success that they've gotten. They talk about the success that they've gotten. How is that helping you grow your business? You're motivated, like, oh, if he can do it, I can do it. Yes, that's how I felt. That's how I felt. If he can do it, I can do it. I kept hearing success story after success story after success story from some of the top people, but I wasn't hearing how I can grow my business. This MLSP that I want to introduce you to, we want to teach you how you can grow your business, not tell you he did it, she did it, they did it, we did it, they did it. We want to tell you how you can do it. That's the value that you have to provide as you begin to brand yourself. That's what I want to offer. Plain and simple, period. Your company, it's not their job. So I've got to ask you, how bad do you want it? You got into that business for a reason. You really did. Somebody told you that you're going to become successful just by posting links. Somebody told you that you were going to become successful just because you were going to ask a lot of people. Like I said, I got to get back with that gentleman that's messaging me saying, join my business, we're the greatest thing on earth right now. And he's having massive success in 5 months, contacting strangers, asking them to join their business without even the means of saying hello or telling me his name. I don't know. I tell you, one of the easiest ways to gain exposure, to begin to grow your brand, start letting people see you. Some people are ashamed to get on video. I do a Facebook Live. You can look at me. I've had people ask me, I need, show me something. I want to see if you're real. Guess what? Look at Facebook Live. I'll send you a video. Look at me. I'm telling you, I'm real as day, and I want to help you grow your business. I'm going to tell you, with this face right here, this expression, there's no autoresponder responding to you, no computer saying join me just so I can get some information. I'm telling you with my mouth that I want to help you grow your business, and I can help you grow your business. All right. So couple of hours, about an hour and a half now, webinar will be going on. If you're trying to figure out how to grow your business, if you use Facebook as a platform to begin to brand yourself, I've got an ebook coming out. I'm trying to finish this thing up this week and kind of wrap and tie some things up on how to get massive exposure and brand yourself through your Facebook fan page. There are some key things that a lot of people have. I get invited to like people's fan page all the time, and I always see a lot of the stuff that I'm writing about in this ebook. I always see it missing on their fan page. That's what pushed me to begin to put this ebook out. So what's going on, Miss Junie? How you going? Appreciate you hopping on. So within a matter of a week, I'm trying to make sure I get this thing tied up, wrapped up and all that kind of stuff. I was going to sell it. I was going to sell my ebook for about $5 a piece. Right now, I am going to actually give it away. I'm going to give it away. When I'm done with it, you have to inbox me and let me know that you good. I'm sorry. I looked at a message. Inbox me and let me know that you want it. But I'm giving that ebook away for free and showing people how to brand themselves using their Facebook fan page based on a lot of stuff that I see. But I'm a bit to get out of here. Got a couple of things to take care of, and I'm finishing up the blog. You want to connect with me some more, you can go over to my page. You don't see any images of me right now because I'm actually working on my banner, but it's successwithlyndon.com. Okay, successwithlyndon.com. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm putting up, like I said, creating a banner for that. Also, I want you to connect with me on YouTube. I will put the link down there. Follow me on YouTube. I've got some good stuff. Good topics that I've covered before, and look forward to tips at 2 tomorrow. Hopefully I shouldn't have any problems tomorrow getting on. I should have a great connection. I sure hope so. And hopefully Facebook put everything up. I won't have to do a recording 3 times in a row, but just remember, it is not your company's job. They're going to tell you it's not my job to provide you with training for your business. It is your job to do that. My job is to give you the stuff. That's it. All right. So y'all have a blessed one. If this was a value to you, I ask that you like. I appreciate a couple of thumbs. Throw me a couple of hearts if this was a value to you, and throw a share in there. That little button on the bottom left hand corner. Just share for me. Thank you, Lyndon. Looking forward to the ebook. I appreciate it. If you want it, it's yours. But I ask that you share this out. Why? Because there are several people that I know you all know, see every day, that are branding their company. They're still doing it. No matter what, they are branding their company. And they need to see this to realize that there are thousands of other people branding that same company, but nobody can brand them. Nobody can brand Lyndon Britt but me. Nobody can brand Junie Thomas. Nobody can brand Joyce Mays. Nobody can brand Monquion Taylor. Nobody can brand Jonathan Hawkins. Nobody can brand Albert Daniels, Even Mango, Jay Young, Amy Mittman. I did say that right. Nobody can brand any of those people. Nobody can brand them but you. Nobody. If you see this later on, and this is a replay for you, nobody can brand you. But that company that you keep throwing out there, everybody can say they are part of that company. Thousands of people can say that's them. That's my company. That's me. Nobody can brand you but you. And when you stand out and make a difference, that's when you're going to see the difference in your business. All right. So once again, I done said this 3 times. I'm about to hop out of here. If you're having trouble getting leads, that top link with Ray Higdon, look at that. 10 different ways to get leads starting today if you take advantage of it. And I guarantee it works. It's working. Some of those tips that I'm applying, working for me. Tonight, if you're looking to spend the webinar, you're thinking about marketing, using money to market because it's the fastest way to market to get attraction to you by advertising. Get on that Facebook training tonight with James Jefferson. I mean, with I already said this. God, I keep thinking James Jefferson. I don't know why. Jameson, Jesse Jameson. Hop on there with him. And if this was value, like I said, I ask that you like, comment, and share. And that's it. Before this thing is off, hit that notification zone. So every time I go live, you don't miss a single one. All right. I try to keep bringing you nothing but value. But tomorrow we're going to talk about effect versus affect. Effect versus affect. All right. So y'all have a blessed one. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for Tips at 2.